How it works is I took her prep and I scanned it. So you're basically matching your prep to her prep. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is make sure it says auto detect. It'll automatically do that. And then selecting whatever tooth that you prep. So for instance, number 19, we'll click number 19. And then you'll go into acquisition, which is scanning. And what it's going to scan for, it's going to detect like the restoration. For example, it's going to say that it's an inlay. So when you're scanning, you don't need to worry too much about like the exterior and stuff. What you need to really worry about is the actual inside of the prep. So, and it takes 2 seconds to scan. So it doesn't have to be the entire arch or anything. So right, you really want to focus in on getting like every single angle of the inside of this prep, and then that's it. So you come in, you look all the way around, and you see that you have no voids. That's good. So next you're going to go into the model phase. Okay, so some computers are going to make you do this. So this is what's called like a model access. So to move this around, so 2 fingers, it may glitch a little bit. So like hold 2 fingers and then slowly drag it, and that will be able to push it all the way around. Get it over to like kind of like an impression tray. And then once you have it in there, if you hold one button, you can rotate it just like this. So kind of just get it right in the center right there. And then over here, sometimes like your scan might look like that. So if you just come over and just think of like this plain view right here, and then just click until you see an occlusal view of your restoration. And then once you have this, just hit OK. So now go ahead and draw your margin. And we know the margin is right. Okay. So it's super easy. It's going to basically draw it for you. So magnetic just basically means that it's going to trace the margin itself. So come in here, select it twice, just like that. And so go about halfway, like right about there, and then click once and then go the rest of the way. The reason why I say this is because if you try to go the entire way, it's going to switch. Yeah, so go about like halfway, hit 1 click, and then you can honestly, instead of like trying to trace it like this, you can literally jump right to the spot and then double click, just like that. And so it's going to make you select like a material. I don't know why it's doing it, but so just hit OK and hit OK again. And so this is probably what you'll need to remember. This is what I noticed, the material that's working is if you go to Dent Supply, think of like, this is a Dent Supply ceramic. So think about this using material with the same machine. So, and then this one might be a little bit more challenging. Just think MTL zirconia, make something out of it. Like MTL almost sounds like Mountain L. So basically MTL stands for multi-layer zirconia. And then just hit OK. And then go back to model. And then over here you have this Dent Supply logo. Hit that and run application. And then hit prep check.
Okay.
Kind of a lot of clicking. All right, so here, this is where all like the courses are. So you have like, you know, number 30 MO. You have like ideal wax up. Go all the way down to ideal OCC, which is ideal prep. That's her prep. So OCC occlusal, and then just hit it and make sure it's loaded in there, and then just hit open and prep check.
So it's always comparing it to hers.
Yeah.
Hers is the standard. Okay. Hers.
And so here is, what's her name?
Kelsey.
Kelsey?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm bad with names, so All right, so basically green is good, red is dead. Red is meaning that you prep too much. So basically she wants to see, you know, how like your prep, if you prep too much, if you're prepping too little. And that way you can always go back and just like re-prep. And so there's this way you can view it, or you can open in like a splice. And so this is if you want to see like the middle of the tooth, if you're basically taking it and you're cutting it in half. So what I do is I'll just come in here and I will use this right here, and I'll just get it completely out of the way to figure out how I want to be able to splice it. I just want to be able to see all the teeth. So now say if I want to take this and rotate it like this, there's like a little ball joint right here. If you click and hold, just like that. And then take this and drag it in just like that till you get about the middle, and then come over and then zoom up, and there it is.
And what is blue? That's too little, or
So yeah, too little. So the green I believe is hers,
okay.
I believe. And then you can also go, if you want to go like buccolingual, you can do that as well. So just like that. So I don't really like splice that much because I feel like sometimes it can give you like the wrong impersonation of it. So
Oh, you're
'cause
adding it back.
yeah, so it basically, like this blue could mean that it's like this over here. So it's not always accurate, I'd say. I mean, it can be, but it's all about like just kind of playing around with it. And then that's prep check.
Nice.